What's up guys, my name's Dychronic, Joe's here on this Destiny 2 video, and today we're going to be showing you the weekly reset for October 2nd, 2018. Oh, come on, you just dropped it. I just gave this to you, and you just sit there and you drop it. I can't believe this, man, sometime. But yes, we're going to be showing you the weekly the weekly reset for October 2nd, and then we're going to be going through all the things, the Nightfall, the Crucible, the Eververse, and all the different things. So let me know if I've missed anything, because I miss things a lot, and let's go ahead and get started with the first item, which is going to be the Nightfall. So for the Nightfall this week, you have three choices: Lake of Shadows, Tree of Probability, and Arms Dealer. The Lake of Shadows is going to be the Malicious Birthright. It looks like a grenade launcher, the kind of grenade launcher with one in the magazine we have to reload. I have no idea what kind of weapon this is. Every website I go to says the magazine is -100, so I don't really know what's up with it. I don't know how it's good or why it's good, but I've never seen it before, never gotten it. Next up, Tree of Probabilities, DFA, definitely a weapon that's very nice. However, obviously, it is one of the Year 1 weapons, so it is a bit outdated, but even then, it is still a very, very nice weapon, and I recommend you try going for it. And lastly, Arms Dealers could be an exotic Sparrow known as the Tilled Fuse. Decent Sparrow, but kind of a standard look to it. As far as the easiest Nightfall goes, I would say Arms Dealer, because of the fact that there are so many Cabal in this mission, means it has an extremely high point possibility. This is definitely the most high scoring Nightfall that I've ever been in, but it's still not the hardest. I would say the boss is probably one of the easier ones if you dump on him correctly at the boss fight, whereas Lake of Shadows, he tethers you, and it's a very difficult boss fight, and Tree of Possibilities is a decent one, but there's not enough points, and the infinite force makes it kind of weird. I would say it's definitely not something you should go for. So as far as Nightfalls for points or completion, I would say Arms Dealer for points, maybe Tree of Probabilities for quick completion. Lake of Shadows is just really annoying. As for the Crucible playlist this week is gonna be doubles. A good thing to remember is that there's a lot of triumphs involving the different game types, so make sure you play the different game types when they are here. They do count for Valor, so just play them. They're gonna be useful for triumphs. Every single time you see a new game type here, they're gonna be something for triumph. So try them out and play them. But overall, doubles is pretty sweaty. So if you have some troubles in doubles, it's probably because it's just really, really sweaty. The flashpoint this week is going to be on Mercury. So again, all you have to do is go to Mercury and do public events, lost sectors, and heroic adventures, which means it's a lot better than it used to be. Oh my god, there's actually a public event going on at Mercury right now? I never have public events, so you don't have to actually only do the public event, although I think a heroic version gives you 50%. You can also do lost sectors and heroic adventures, and since there's so many heroic adventures, you probably could just do like a lot of heroic adventures on this planet. This week on the Dreaming City, the curse is at its weakest again, so you have to go back to her when she's over here. If you did not know, it has 3 levels of power each week, and every 3 weeks it basically rotates. She'll start here at the weakest, in the medium she'll be here, and at the strongest she'll be over here. That seems to be the general thing for her. She might have a mission this week. It'll be a new Ascendant challenge, yada yada yada. As far as Escalation Protocol this week, if you're looking to get the Escalation Protocol weapon, last week was the shotgun, so that means this week is the SMG, and next week will be the sniper. And I'm looking forward to getting the sniper because it is the only thing that I do not have, and I'm looking forward to completing those collections for the Christmas Cyrus Warmind bundle. So again, this week is the SMG. As for the Prestige Raid Layers for Leviathan, Arms Master this week is SMG, Anything, and Grenade Launcher, which is pretty difficult. I would say stay away from this one. And then Prism, which is a nice modifier if you know how to use it for very, very good damage. But again, Arms Master, bit hard. And of course, make sure you go over to Spider. He's bound to have a new powerful gear bounty. Make sure you don't forget about it, because I forget about it every single week on at least one of my characters. Go get your Spider bounties. Anyways, let's go ahead and take a look at Tess Eververse. She's probably got a whole bunch of stuff, including her 4-star bounty for her Prismatic Matrix. Make sure you pick this up. All you have to do is one challenge and you get a Prismatic Facet. Make sure you pick it up on the character you're going to be using this week, and you can use it on the Prismatic Matrix, which I'll be getting back to in just a little bit. As for her stock, let's go ahead and get into it and take a look. First up, we got Disco Dance. Next, we got Lucky Shot. Third, we got Warrior Steed, which is going to be... I'm just going to wait on that. I'm going to look at the Prismatic Matrix first, but this is going to be that tractor-looking Sparrow, which is, you know, honestly, is really ugly and funny looking, which is a reason why I want it, because it's funny. If you want to get that, you got 150 Sparrows, these ships, if you were looking for them. This one's somewhat interesting, looks very much like a Star Wars-esque kind of style ship. I have a few of them myself, so I don't really need this one. You got some ships, you got some ghosts if you want to go for it. Iris Map Shell. I don't know why it's called Iris Map, but that sounds like a dope-ass name. You got the arms for any of the classes if you want to get the arms. I personally finished my collection of those. You've got the Dread from Below weapon ornament for the Telesto, which is actually a very nice ornament. This is definitely a little bit of a glowy section over here. It pulsates and glows, so if you're worried about that, it does still do that. You've got the Trust ornament to make the Trust just to have more ornamentation in the handle. As for everything else, Desert of Gold is a decent shader, and Suros Modular sometimes as well is a decent shader. As for the bundles, just real quick, you got the 2 Whisper bundles. It doesn't look like they're ever going to be going away, and you've got the Road to Redemption, which we've seen last week. If you want to know what these bundles are, just check out one of my previous videos or some guide on the internet. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh, thank God. Oh, wait, no. You know, I've totally mistaken myself. This is one of the new Forsaken shells. I thought this was a Solstice of Heroes shell, so don't tell anybody, but I forgot my Solstice of Heroes Ghost shell and Sparrow, and I thought it just appeared, but it did not, so that's a bit unfortunate. But anyways, we have the Sanctified Vigilance. It's going to be a public defender for public events and whatnot. You saw very briefly what it looked like. It's very ornamented and very sparkling and bejeweled. Looks very cool because it's very, very fancy. This is something that I saw, I'm not a warlock, but I saw on my Zer video, which I forgot to post. Don't worry about it. But it looks dope as hell. It looks like this giant, like holographic image in front of your character. It's really cool. I didn't even know I already had it, but apparently I already have it. I would recommend it. If you have Transcend Vespers of Radius, put that on. It looks dope as hell. If you're looking for the weapon ornament for the Malfeasance to make it even more Taken-y and crazy looking, if you have one, which I don't have one, there's this one here if you want to get it. Other than that, you've got the arms, you've got the legs for the Dragonfly, you've got a couple of ships and Sparrows, which are 150, jewels if you want that, and then finally Smooth Dance. So I'm going to be using my Prismatic Matrix. Hopefully, the 2 of them that I spend are these 2, and not this one. Are we ready? First one goes to the dance. But the second one has to be at one of these. All right, good. And then I'm going to get a 3rd one this week. I'm probably going to spend it and try to get this one as well. Like, every time, man, I get the thing that I already have, and it's somewhat infuriating. But that's it for the Eververse, if you were wondering about that. And then, of course, you has your standard set of bounties for Silver Dust.
Yeah, that'll work.
Did you just hear? Tess. Yeah, that'll work. Alright, Benedict Cumberbatch himself. Let's see what he's got on offer today. Alright, so normal Leviathan headpiece and class item. You have the Eaters of Worlds arms, you have the Spires of Stars chest, and the Prestige Leviathan legs. And then finally, you have the rocket launcher Sins of the Past. Wasn't it the Sins of the Past last week, or maybe it was 2 weeks ago? Either way, it's a good rocket launcher because it has cluster bomb. However, it has a bit of a low reload speed. It has good handling. This is definitely one of those rocket launchers that's decent in PvP because of its good handling. This is definitely a very good rocket launcher if you don't have it. And of course, all of these items just complete the particular activity on this reset to be able to purchase them directly from your boy. And then lastly, we have the bounties from Hawthorne. You can see the daily bounties just right here. Not as important since they changed daily. The weeklies, you got Blindwell, you got Waves cleared in Escalation Protocol, and you got Heroic Adventures completed with clanmates. Actually, it's only 1 Heroic. That's really nice. Because before it was like 5 Heroic Adventures with clanmates, and I'm glad that they reduced it. Because that's ridiculous. And finally, the Raid Challenge, which is going to be the Witch Challenge, which the Witch Challenge should be the 2nd encounter, I believe. So go out and collect this, and you get a powerful gear. I believe this is a superpower, so it's going to be the strong powerful, but don't quote me on it. And then lastly, there is a tram for every single challenge, so make sure you do them as you go along and pick up the bounties for free. And that's pretty much it. That's going to be the video for you guys today. Hope you guys did enjoy. If you had any questions, let me know in the comments down below. I do miss a lot on my Did I say mish? I mish a lot on my weekly resets, so let me know if I missed something. If I did, I'll try to leave it in the pinned comment at the top. Let me know how you guys are doing on your grind. I'm a bit frazzled because my weapons are all kind of wigged out and weird. My weapons are super high and my armor is just a little bit low, but there's a bunch of stuff going on, lots of crazy stuff. Let me know how your grind is going. I'd love to hear about it because I'm grinding out there myself. If you found something I haven't found, I'd love to include it in a future video. That's it. That's the video for you guys today. I'm going to be enjoying my Sparrow Steed, Warrior Steed tractor out on the battlefield. Yeah, that's the video for you guys today. Hope you guys did enjoy. My name's been Dychronic. And I'll see you guys on the next one.